Did you know that, according to the National Institute on Aging, up to 60% of women over the age of 50 experience persistent fatigue, restless sleep, and a gradual loss of vitality, even without any changes in diet or lifestyle? Many people believe this is simply a sign of aging, but the truth is, hormones inside the body are quietly shifting, making everything feel more difficult to manage. Mood becomes unstable, sleep is light and interrupted, and every morning feels like an uphill climb. The good news is, you do not need intense workouts or major lifestyle changes. According to Dr. Lisa Mosconi, a leading expert in women's brain health at Cornell University, just 10 minutes of proper daily movement can help the body restore balance naturally, improve sleep quality, boost emotional well-being, and support hormonal function. This video will share with you a gentle yet powerful solution that is suitable for every woman after 50 if you are over 50. Make sure to watch this video until the end. It may change the way you care for your health every day. Which country are you watching from? Leave a comment below and do not forget to subscribe so you never miss another helpful video. There is something many people do not say out loud, yet everyone can feel it. It is the sense that the body is slowing down, no longer as agile as before. Every time you stand up or sit down, it feels heavy. Even just walking a few steps can make you feel tired. This condition quietly continues. Even when you rest and eat well, this change is not simply about aging. It is a sign that the internal rhythm of coordination in your body is shifting. After the age of 50, the endocrine system begins to reduce its ability to support energy regulation. This means the body is still working, but no longer receiving the strong source of vitality it once had. As a result, you may feel tired more easily, lose motivation, and hesitate to move. One of the key mechanisms lies in the connection between the brain and the central nervous system. According to research from the National Institute on Aging, after 50, the ability to transmit movement signals from the brain to the muscles decreases significantly. This makes your reflexes slower and your joints less flexible, especially in core areas like the lower abdomen, back, and hips, the regions that support your movement. These muscles often become tight or weaken over time. A woman may not clearly notice this in the first year, but after just a few years, you may find yourself no longer as quick or agile, even if you have no health issues. Simple things like walking upstairs, bending to pick something up, or stepping out quickly may make you hesitate. And that hesitation, over time, turns into discomfort with movement. Your body is not lazy. It is simply asking for support from within to return to its natural rhythm. It is also important to mention that after 50, many women go through a transitional phase in life. Mood can fluctuate, sleep becomes irregular, emotions shift unexpectedly. These are not signs of weakness. They are natural reactions, as the internal hormonal regulation system begins to slow down. What matters most at this time is not to force yourself to push through. It is to learn how to listen and gently adjust your body's rhythm in a way that suits you. To demonstrate this, scientists at Harvard conducted a study with more than 1,000 women over the age of 55. The results showed that those who maintained light daily movements, such as slow walking, gentle stretching, or simply deep breathing for 10 minutes, experienced significant improvements in sleep quality, emotional stability, and especially in reducing lower back pain and morning fatigue in the arms and legs. Clearly, the issue is not about age or willpower. It is about whether you have learned how to help your body move in the right way. There are small simple movements that can awaken your entire hormonal system, and we will explore those movements in the next part. When people hear the words exercise or physical activity, many immediately think of going to the park, sweating, running, or lifting weights. But the truth is, for women after the age of 50, the body only needs 10 minutes of gentle movement each day to reactivate many important internal systems. You can imagine the body like a stream of water. If it is not stirred gently each day, the water will slowly become stagnant, sluggish, and lose its freshness. On the other hand, just a light current is enough to get everything moving again. In the same way, movement does not have to be intense, but it does need to be consistent and purposeful. According to Harvard Medical School, walking slowly for just 10 minutes after a meal can help regulate blood insulin levels more effectively. This helps prevent blood sugar imbalances and supports smoother hormonal function. When blood sugar is stable, the brain also receives a signal of safety. As a result, it produces neurotransmitters like serotonin and melatonin, which directly influence mood and sleep. Not only that, during those 10 minutes of movement, large muscles in the thighs, hips, abdomen, and back are gently activated. These muscle groups are directly linked to the endocrine system and central nervous system. When these muscles are stretched, blood and oxygen flow to the brain increases, which helps reduce tension, improve memory, and enhance focus. Movement also helps the muscles that support the urinary system work more efficiently. After the age of 50, many women begin to notice small inconveniences, such as waking up at night, needing to urinate frequently, or feeling pressure in the lower abdomen. These issues can interrupt sleep and affect your mood the next day. But if you spend just 10 minutes each day turning your torso, breathing deeply, and stretching or walking, the lower muscle areas gradually re-engage. This helps the body restore its natural coordination. Most importantly, during gentle movement, the body releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter that makes you feel joyful, motivated, and more alive. Many people do not realize that the feeling of low motivation, irritability, or sadness is often a signal that the brain is lacking emotional regulators, and the simplest way to restore that flow does not involve medication. It begins with moving your body, even just a little, every day. You also do not need to wait for free time to start moving. You can blend movement into your daily routine. For example, stretch for 2 minutes while waiting for the kettle to boil. Walk around the house while listening to soft music, or sit and breathe deeply while relaxing your shoulders and neck as you wait for the rice to cook. These small, consistent movements each day will gradually create a big change in how your body responds to fatigue, stress, and imbalance. According to Dr. Lisa Mosconi, the female brain after 50 is highly responsive to gentle, rhythmic movement. When you move slowly and with awareness, the brain registers this as a sign of safety. From there, the nervous and hormonal systems begin to release regulatory substances that help the entire body restore balance. You do not need to exercise hard. You just need to give your body a chance to wake up each day through steady movement. The question is, what kind of movement is right and suitable for a body that is gradually changing? And what exercises are truly gentle but still effective enough for you to begin today? We will explore that in the next section. You do not need to go to the gym or use special equipment to stay active. What your body needs after the age of 50 is gentle, steady movement that follows your natural biological rhythm. Below are 5 simple exercises you can do right at home. Each takes only 2 to 3 minutes. Combined, they take just 10 minutes a day, yet bring noticeable benefits after a few weeks of consistency. The first exercise is marching in place. You can do this in your living room or beside your bed. Start at a slow pace, gently lifting each knee and swinging your arms in rhythm. Continue for 3 minutes. This movement helps awaken the circulatory system and stimulates blood flow to core areas like the abdomen, back, and legs. When circulation improves, the brain receives a signal to begin regulating hormones related to sleep cycles and mood. The second exercise is stretching combined with deep breathing. Stand upright and raise both arms above your head while slowly inhaling through your nose. Hold for 2 seconds. Then exhale gently through your mouth as you lower your arms and slightly bend forward. Repeat this 10 times. This motion helps improve spinal flexibility, release tension in the lower back and shoulders, and increase oxygen in the blood, allowing the body to regulate energy naturally. The third exercise is shoulder and neck rotation. Sit or stand upright. Roll your shoulders in a circular motion backward 5 times, then forward 5 times. Next, gently turn your head to the left, then to the right 3 times on each side. This exercise reduces tension in the head and relaxes the muscles around the neck and shoulders. It also supports the central nervous system, helping regulate hormones that influence mood and biological rhythms. The fourth exercise is seated torso twists. Sit upright with your feet flat on the floor. Place your right hand on the left side of your chair and gently twist your torso to the left while inhaling. Hold for 3 seconds. Then exhale and return to the starting position. Repeat 5 times on each side. This motion stretches the lower abdominal muscles, supports digestion, and soothes muscle tension that may affect the urinary system. Doing this daily can also reduce the discomfort of sitting for long periods. The fifth exercise is deep abdominal breathing before bedtime. Sit or lie down in a comfortable position. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your belly. As you inhale, let your belly rise while keeping your chest still. As you exhale, slowly draw your belly back down. Complete 10 slow breathing cycles. This exercise activates the parasympathetic nervous system, slows the heart rate, and brings the body into a deep state of relaxation. When the nervous system is calm, the hormonal system gently follows the body's nighttime rhythm. All of these movements are light, non-straining, and perfectly suitable for women over the age of 50. You can choose to do them in the early morning, after lunch, or before bedtime. What matters most is doing them consistently each day, because the body only needs a small, repeated signal to begin restoring its natural balance. In the next section, I will share a true story of a woman who once struggled with exhaustion, sleepless nights, and emotional burnout after the age of 60, but transformed her health simply by maintaining 10 minutes of daily movement. Maria lives in a small town in the state of Texas. She is now 62 years old. In the past, she loved taking care of her home, cooking, and tending to her garden. But since turning 58, everything began to change. She felt like her body was slowing down. Each morning, instead of waking up refreshed, she felt stiffness in her back, a heavy head, and no desire to get out of bed. She did not understand why she was so tired, especially since she had no major health issues. She also hesitated to share her struggles, afraid of being seen as weak. Over time, the persistent fatigue drained her of her joy. She avoided going out, avoided social interaction, and often became irritated with her loved ones over the smallest things. Every night, she struggled to sleep. She would drift off, only to wake up in the middle of the night, and once awake, her mind would wander endlessly. The sleepless nights wore down her spirit. At times, she felt as though she was slowly disappearing from everyday life. One day, while searching online for ways to improve her sleep, she came across a talk by Dr. Lisa Mosconi. In that talk, Dr. Lisa Mosconi explained that after the age of 50, a woman's body changes not only biologically, but also in how it needs to be cared for. She emphasized that just 10 minutes of proper daily movement could help the body restore balance and gently support hormonal function. At first, Maria did not believe it could be true, but she felt she had nothing to lose. So she started with something simple. Each morning, before her coffee, she walked slowly around the house for 3 minutes. Then she spent another 2 minutes rolling her shoulders, stretching, and breathing deeply. At night, before going to bed, she lay down and practiced slow, gentle breathing for 5 minutes, just as instructed. At first, she did not notice any change, but after 1 week, she realized she was falling asleep more easily. Sleep came naturally, and she woke up less during the night. After 3 weeks, she began waking up earlier and feeling more refreshed. Her mood was steadier. She was less irritable and more open to talking with her children and grandchildren. Now, the first thing she does each morning is not reach for her coffee, but turn on soft music and walk slowly around her house while breathing deeply. She says those 10 minutes help her feel alive again. The exhaustion and sense of giving up have faded. What she said stays with me to this day. She said, "I never thought such a small change could bring me back to myself. I am no longer fighting against aging. I am learning to live gently with it." Maria's story is not unique, and I truly believe you too can rediscover that sense of vitality through simple daily movement. After the age of 50, the body begins a new journey. It is not a decline, it is a process of gentle realignment. Hormones no longer work in the same familiar way. Your rhythm of life may slow down, but that does not mean you have lost control. Just 10 minutes a day, a few simple movements like marching in place, rolling your shoulders, breathing deeply, or stretching the right way. These gentle actions are your message to your body that you are still caring, still listening, and still walking alongside yourself. From better sleep and emotional balance to renewed energy and support for key systems like circulation and urinary health, all of it can begin with small, steady steps. Your body has a memory, and it will remember that loving attention each day. There is no complicated secret here. No major changes required. All you need is to begin. Starting today and starting right now, stand up and walk slowly around the room for 3 minutes. Close your eyes. Breathe deeply and feel the rhythm in your chest. You are still here, and you can absolutely return to your true self. If you found today's message helpful, please subscribe to this channel for more simple and natural tips on daily movement, healthy eating, and wellness. After 50, where are you living? And how old are you now? Leave a comment below so I know who I am walking with on this path to better health. And if you have a loved one going through similar changes, share this video with them. It may be the most meaningful health gift you have ever given.